Within my agency, I've onboarded over 80 clients, and I've completely mastered the art of building excitement working with my agency, removing any buyer's remorse, and most importantly, making it so unreasonable for them to ever churn. And I find it so funny, right? Most agency owners, and when I say most, I really mean most, get the client to pay them, and between the client paying them and the onboarding call, it is crickets. They don't say anything. And what you do in between a client paying you and the onboarding call is going to be a huge deciding factor in how your experience is, whether they're excited to work with you, whether they get buyer's remorse, whether or not they churn. So it is so important that you master this onboarding flow. And I'm just giving it away to you in this video so you can copy it, install it into your agency right away. So what I use to get a client to pay me, and I've given 3 options here, right? So Stripe, Whoop, and fan bases. Personally, I just use Stripe or Whoop. I've never used fan bases, so I can't truly say whether or not it's good. But a couple of my friends use it. That's why I've put it here. So when you get your client to pay you, and the reason I do like Whoop, just to add to it, is they have this option called split pay. Let's say for whatever reason, you're working with a broke client who can't afford to pay you up front. That is perfectly fine because they can use split pay. So let's say as an example, you want to bill them 10K. Instead of you just having to lose that client because they don't have 10K, or you needing to risk getting paid in monthly installments, so let's say 2K every single month, you can get the 10K upfront using split pay, and then every single month the client just needs to pay to split pay. But you don't need to handle that because you've already got your money upfront. That's why I really like these buy now, pay later options, because you always get the money up front and you don't need to deal with chasing the client up because obviously that's now the bank's job. So that's why I used Whoop quite a bit. Perfect. So the second a client pays, we send them this automated email. So my agency is called Fusion Media. So it basically says something like this. Hey Name, we're super excited to take your content to the next level because remember, I run a content agency. Please watch this video and fill out the questionnaire below so we know the exact editing style you want. So they fill out this onboarding form. They also fill out another form where we can better learn about them so we can help with scripting their videos, ideation, running ad creatives, etc. But I want you to pay extremely close attention to this because this is where the money is and it helps us sign clients with a virtually zero CAC. So want free video edits, each client you send our way is an additional 3 short form videos per month. This is really, really enticing because a lot of the people we work with, well, I say a lot, majority of them, they're really rich. So we predominantly work with rich boomers between 40 to 60. And the reason I'm so bullish on helping them with content is because they were around in a different era. They were around when content marketing, it wasn't really a huge thing. Paid ads, you could argue it was, but content heavy paid ads, where you being the founder was on the ads, that wasn't really a thing either. But they finally realized they need to create content. But the problem, they're terrible at it, they don't have the time or the expertise. So that's where we come in and help them. And because of how successful these guys are, most of their friends are also successful. So we get them to refer their friends to us. So we say, hey, we can add an additional 3 edits on for you every single month. Or what we can do is we can reduce what you pay us every single month by 3. Obviously, we don't really want that to happen, but I do like just giving them the option. Most of the time, they will just take the 3 extra edits. So for your agency, always give an offer where it's like, hey, you refer me to XYZ people, I will give you XYZ. I know it sounds like such a small change, but I promise you it's going to help you acquire so many new clients with a virtually zero CAC and a very high close rate. Because when your client refers you to one of their friends, one of their business partners, etc., the trust levels are already there and they're basically attending this call card in hand, ready to buy. So it's literally a cheat code to be able to sign clients. Okay, so once we send them this email, we also have an automation set up where instantly we create them a Slack account. So this is basically how we have our Slack channels. So obviously I've blurred out our clients' names, but it will say client name and then communication. So this is where we speak with all of our clients. So within this, we have myself, we have my client success team, my content manager, and then an editor. So this is where we'll answer any client's questions, help them out, give them value. And what I also have, right, is an automated message which sends them something like this. So joined whatever client's name channel is. Hey client name, welcome to the chat. Me and my team are here 24/7 to answer any questions you have. super excited to crush it with your content. And this is automatically sent by Zapier, meaning I don't really need to do anything. It is all automatic. So I can onboard a client, they're fully onboarded whilst literally attended another sales call. So I'm not freaking out being like, shit, I haven't got this client on board yet. Is he going to be freaking out whilst I'm already signing a new client on another sales call? So this automation has been an absolute lifesaver. What we also make them is a Google Drive. So within this Google Drive, we have 3 subfolders. So this is unedited videos, currently doing, and completed videos. So unedited videos is obviously when they film organic content or add creatives for us to run for them. Currently doing is when we're currently editing them, scripting, whatever it is. That's where we plan it out here. And then completed videos, well, it's pretty obvious what completed videos are, right? So once we've done all of this, we then add them into a sub account into Go High Level. So what we use for Go High Level is predominantly these 2 things. And I know Go High Level can do a lot more. I've just found the most value in this for my clients. So firstly, funnels. Secondly, nurturing automations. So when I say funnels, what I mean is a booking page. So a landing page for prospects to be able to book calls on. So how we typically have it is we'll have our heading right here. Then we'll have another VSL, which we've scripted and edited for our clients. This is meant to show a VSL video. Then from here, we'll have a book and call place. And then we'll then just fill it down with so many different testimonials. And when a prospect books a call, and I need you to pay attention to this, we capture their first and second name, we capture their email, and then we also capture their phone number. So what we do from here, right, we set up a bunch of nurturing automations. So these nurturing automations will include things like emails every single day before the call showing amazing client results, case studies, providing value, further redirecting them to other YouTube videos so we can further nurture them, pre-sell them. It will also phone them up. So we sometimes, it depends on clients obviously, but sometimes with clients we'll install a commission-based dialer, call up the prospect being like, hey, thanks for booking a call. What's your biggest pain point? What's your biggest bottleneck? Once we find that out, we will then redirect them to that YouTube video. So within that YouTube video, obviously they're going to consume it, further become nurtured and come to this call already pre-sold. So that is what we use Go High Level for. So nurturing automations, whether that's through WhatsApp, SMS, email, and then obviously creating a landing page. I really suggest getting Go High Level. If you go to the description below, you can actually sign up for free for 14 days. Now we use this tool called Fusion AI, and we use that to create ad creators for our clients, organic content, and manage their work. Thankfully, unlike Go High Level, where I would have needed to show you one of my clients' funnels, I'll quickly just run you through a blank account on this so you can see exactly how it works, why I like to manage clients in here as opposed to like ClickUp Monday, and how easy it is for me to create them content. So I'm just on a dummy account. You can see through all the fake sub accounts I made. If I quickly just make one for client new. So at any time we sign a client, it will automatically make this. And this is what I was on about for where we manage the client. And it's really, really important you understand this. So we use Slack for communication, but we won't use it to manage. So when I say manage, I mean manage the date of edits, scripts, ad creatives, when we're launching funnels, etc. We do it within this. The reason I really like it is because it's more of a Kanban style view, meaning the clients can quickly go in, they can literally have a bird's eye view of everything, and they can be like, okay, I can expect this ad to launch for XYZ time. I can expect my funnel to be done XYZ time. It just really helps to manage things. And obviously all we're doing is creating a new task. We can speak to them here if we want, but typically we don't, to be completely transparent. And then obviously we manage scripts, videos, graphics, and if you wanted to, you could add like any other things such as funnels. So this probably at the moment, last time I checked, is saving me around $250 a month as opposed to using ClickUp. So bit of a backstory, I originally used Monday. That was costing me like $300 a month. Then I went down to ClickUp. That was a bit cheaper. Now I'm using this, and this is costing me like $70 a month, and it's unlimited, and I get everything else in. Okay, so now that we've done this, how we actually create that ad created for our clients and graphics and pretty much anything else is really simple. All we do is go into the competitor hub. Just to make this quicker, I'll load up a previous one. We would basically paste in any of our clients' competitors' videos, and all we're trying to do is get an instant breakdown of what's working for them and what's not. So this is going to be really, really important. So when we are creating them scripts, YouTube videos, short form videos, we're leveraging what's already working. So we're not guessing, and we can pretty much guarantee the video is going to have success. So as you can see, I did it with this video with Alex Hamosi and Ayman Gadzi. Once I've done this, all I would do, so if we just click onto short form video, it then takes us over to here. So what we have is, and I really like scripting this way, we basically have a pre-built Miro board ready to go. So it's really, really cool. So what we can do within this, right? All we would do is just attach everything up here. And then once we've done all of that, we can also add additional things. So we could also add the competitor context. So this is what I just broke down. So it's literally referencing the competitor context of what works and what doesn't when scripting. Alongside these videos, we can also add in our brand voice. We can also add in a knowledge base. So these are knowledge bases we have on clients. So we can add in all of these things. So when we are scripting, it's working extremely well. And I just like it because it's really easy for us to organize kind of like on a Miro board view. And if we want, we can just press back and we could script it like a normal doc. So once again, we still have all of these views here. It just depends what works the best. So this is basically how we go about first figuring out what works and what doesn't for our clients, organic or paid advertising, and then going ahead and scripting for them. Once they've done all of that, we then go over to the editor. So we can do AI mode if we want. So this would basically be, if a client doesn't want to show their face on camera, all we would do is type in a simple prompt, and then we would say how many videos we want it to make. It would go ahead and do that. Or a client can film the video, send it to us, we'll upload it within here. So what this is essentially going to do, right, is going to automatically transcribe everything right here. So automatic captions. We can then go ahead and trim up the video like this, which is super simple. I accidentally missed a delete button. And then we can also add effects. So this could once again be the AI effects, their own B-roll, or any B-roll from Pexels. So this is really how we go about editing everything and fulfilling for them. So as you can see, it is a really, really simple process for us to follow. All we're doing is accepting payment through Stripe, Whoop. Once again, I can't say if Fanbase is good. I've never used it. We're then sending them an automatic email. Once again, we do use Go High Level to send this email. We then use Slack for communication, Google Drive for asset storage, Go High Level once again for funnels and nurturing automations, and then Fusion AI to actually do the fulfillment. So I like to see Go High Level as a number one tool for acquisition and building automations. And I like to see Fusion AI as a number one fulfillment tool when it comes to our creatives organic content. So that's how we go about fulfilling for our clients. As a result, this is actually costing me less than $500 per month. Originally, you can check my other videos for proof. I was just on a team of VAs. I was paying $7,500 per month, and on a team of editors, script writers, that was multi 5 figures per month. So as you can see, this has saved me a lot of money and really increased my profit margins. If you want access to any of these tools, you can sign up for free for both Go High Level, Fusion AI. Then simply go to the link below and you can sign up. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and also feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day.